Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to update you all on the progress of Boundary Bandits. I recently went down to Los Angeles where I met up with Emily Cornea. Emily Cornea is a child fashion photographer at the luxury level internationally, and she connected me with the Glam Z Gala, which is a fashion show held in LA. And I got to see some amazing styles. I got to work with some really amazing kids who have already started their careers in life. And we actually got to have our very first Boundary Bandits photo shoot. And before I jump into how amazing that experience was, I want to first say thank you so much to the early donators to this program. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to present in Los Angeles. So without any further ado, I want to say thank you to, we have several anonymous donations, so thank you to those. Only you know who you are. Thank you to Ronald, Josie, Angela, Mary, Amy, Tyler, and Kate. We also have Mark. Thank you so much for donating. Because of you guys, I was able to join Emily in LA. I was able to order and present on a large digital screen, which we held at the fashion show and the after party. Because of you, I was able to link up with plenty of new leads. We have a pledge to help us once we reach the printing stage. Thank you, Angela, for that. And we also have a lot of new connections who are opening many doors for us to be able to spread our education far and wide. So once again, if you're new to this channel, Boundary Bandits No Excuse for Abuse is my program designed to teach families, schools, and children the language of boundaries and how to identify safe and unsafe adults. The goal of this program is to make people aware of we know that the dangers exist, but we don't always know how to handle it. And that's what I'm here for. So I have a wonderful team. We have a lady who is she has a long history and career in social work. Her name is Jennifer Thies, and she is based in Germany. Another person on our team is Jeanette Moore, and she is a public educator on the East Coast. She teaches children of all ages, and she's also published 13 textbooks. She is the person who makes sure that all of our lessons are age appropriate and using the right vocabulary and kind of steering the ship on that. And then we have Emily, who is opening doors, making us visible and using her wonderful talents to get us beautiful posters. If you saw the first round, which are on my social medias, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All right, I want to share with you now about the very first ever Boundary Bandits photo shoot. Thank you to those who donated, because your funds went directly to paying the child actors that Emily Cornea was able to secure for Boundary Bandits. Thanks to Emily, we were able to work with Valentino and Sebastian LaSalle from the show The Cleaning Lady on Fox. And then we were also able to work with Jophiel Love, who was a child actress on both General Hospital and Will Trent on NBC. So what an amazing opportunity for Boundary Bandits as a whole and everyone else who's involved in this project to be able to work with such great people right out of the gate for our very first shoot. So thank you, Emily. Thank you to our donators. That day on October 16th, I got to go down to Los Angeles and meet with the actors and their parents. We started off in West Hollywood and we got to kind of tour LA and take pictures in some really cool spots. Emily had a great eye for scoping out some beautiful scenes. We delivered 3 short lines from each child, and then we compiled that into a presentation, which we showed on our digital screen over at the Glam Z Gala that following Friday. And everything came together so quickly. Everything went off pretty much without a hitch. We had a small moment where Emily's hotel lost power, which was not great to start off the trip, but other than that, everything was just amazing. It went better than I could have thought. I got to stop by Mark Lyda's office and say hello and have lunch with him and his staff over at Soft White Underbelly. And now I get to come back here where I've gone directly back into work. I'm just a one-woman team over here when it comes to filming for YouTube and stuff. So Thank you for your patience during my absence after Los Angeles. This is everything that's been going on. We also received a pledge to cover partial printing costs once we reach the printing stage. And, you know, working with Jennifer and Emily and Jeanette has been just such a treat, such a blessing. And I'm so grateful that these ladies have all dedicated themselves to the project, because I couldn't have asked for a better group of people who are dedicated to a very long overdue cause. So once again, if you're donating, if you're watching my content, if you're following on Substack, if you are on social media, every bit of interaction, every donation, and everything helps push this mission forward. I hope that maybe one day we can be the Disney of boundary education when it comes to the delivery and, you know, the widespread message. So thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video.